What do we got over here, Greg?
There we go. Here we guys.
I would say.
Has it been sitting in the weeds?
It's been sitting in the weeds ever since I quit.
Which was what year?
1970. I started in the winter of '69.
Okay, so you raced it 2 years? No, 1 year.
Just that
just
half
raced
a
it
year, just a half a year.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were figuring on making money with it.
What were you thinking?
Yeah. We ended up, the rear tires were worn out, and I think we had made enough to cover our expenses with the exception of the gas and the oil. This car here was the best Sportsman that I had. And Bob Wanowich, he said that was the best car that we had.
On the way to the race was over in Erie one night, the Erie Speedway, and you guys were working on the car on the way over, flat towing. Can you remember that story?
Oh yeah, yeah. Bob did the driving, and I was back in the car, pulled the transmission and changed transmissions.
Driving down the road.
On going down the interstate there.
I-90.
Yeah. Yeah. He made sure that story got out.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about this car. What do you use for frame, body, engine?
Well, it was a 56 Chevy frame. I split it in half, the back cross member, and moved it so it was closer together. I think it was 4 to 6 inches. I narrowed up the back frame. Then I had to section it to get the right wheelbase, and we got all the dimensions off of a Colbert Automotive engineering package for sprint cars, and we modified the numbers, and that was how we come up with that. Back of that is a 38 Oldsmobile coupe. Out for the windshield is a 49 Ford out of the junk car, and the door panels were 38, 37 Chevy or something like that. So it's made out of anything we had.
International hood. Was
Yeah,
it international hood?
Yeah. Engine. That block that's on the back end of the trailer, that came out of a truck that was in a fire underneath the Washington Street Bridge in Jamestown.
Town line.
Yep.
Okay, you guys are going to work on it at Town line.
So you guys can come down there, take
Okay.
Bruce and Dave, and we'll all be down there working on it. Whoever wants to show up and work on it is more than welcome.
What's it need?
A lot.
I mean, I'm just thinking of a car that's sat in the weeds for 40 years. There can't be anything left of
There
it.
ain't much, but
The frame is rusted out from roll cage to roll cage, basically. The car is solid enough to tow because of the roll cage. The roll cage is holding it all together.
What's your plan then for the frame?
We're gonna
plate
section.
it?
We're gonna section the frame with
gonna
another
section
frame.
it.
We'll find another frame somewhere,
Oh, I see.
and we'll put sections of frame in.
Okay.
And then the body, we just have to,
Denny, that's why Denny's here looking. He's a body man.
Denny's a body man.
Denny's a
Okay.
body man.
we're gonna get it all shaped up and weld pieces in underneath
Right.
it to get it shaped up and held together. Then we'll take the body off,
Okay.
and then we'll redo the frame.
Don't take the body off till you.
Right, we'll get the frame and the roll cage and the motor, everything done there, and then we'll set the body back on and then finish the body off.
Wow.
Glad to see the front tires turn.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would. The back tires were even turning, so that's something.
The cable will be all the way underneath it. Hey, there's a light.
I've known this car's been down here for
Really?
30 years.
Nice.
But I have seen it run. It would have been 69 or 70, and I would have actually been home on leave from the service at the time.
Yeah. Do you remember his number?
Number 2.
Who too?
This one was red, candy apple red.
Yep. Was this the last year that Austin had driven?
This one is 1970, I believe, was the last year he drove it.
Did he drive after that? Any other car?
Might want to move the radio.
Not after that, I don't believe.
So this might be his last really car.
This would be the last ride right here. Yeah. What we're going to do is get it in and try and figure out what we're going to do with it.
Right.
It's so bad as far as the body goes, and that's my department.
Right.
I'll probably just wind up making panels for it. You working off of pictures and things like that.
Right.
And he said it was painted candy apple red, so we'll do that.
Right.
Where did you find this, Matt? They're hard to find.
He had it here.
Really? Austin had it here?
Yep.
Well, these are hard to find.
I mean, that one, you know, and like he's got a set of 50 over pistons for it.
Okay.
I mean, that one's complete actually, but I mean, you go look at it and it's just too far gone. So, loosen that cable up, Bruce. I'll put it on the back side.
And there's our red number 2. That'll begin.
Everything the same. You know, maybe just start out over.
This is what you got to get here. See? Yeah, these ones are 50 over.
No kidding.
So what do we have here?
Who's going to do the machine work and stuff for you?
I haven't talked to anybity yet.
That's Skip right there, huh? All right. Well, remind him of that.
It's the gas pedal.
Look at that, yeah? Oh my gosh, look at that.
Drive shaft still in it?
Grease. How the hell?
Port Rhode Island.
So Helen drove this car?
No, she drove Bob Winowicz's car. And the announcer had a hard time.
That picture slowed up, Randy. I'll do like that. Okay, we'll see you now. All right, thanks, Austin. See you, Nancy. Okay, I'll stop by, Austin.
She's going at a temperate speed compared to what he did with Lamacusa. Jeez.
I'm going to look around for a body somewhere. There's got to be a body somewhere around. We're going to look for one, and we're going to start working on it.
If you got, I don't want to tell you what to do.
No.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, there's enough there to make it work.
I think so. I think you could do some patches,
Yeah,
panels.
that's what we're going to go with. But
Yeah.
if something came up, you know.
Yeah. Boy, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the frame. You guys got big trouble on that frame.
That's the least of my worries.
Are you kidding me?
Frame's nothing. Nothing.
It
Nothing
looks
at all.
really
Frame will be
difficult
easy.
to me.
You've got a job.
Happening today, Austin? What do you think about getting your car dragged out of the weeds?
Well, I'm glad to see somebody's interested in putting it back where hopefully it'll do somebody some good. Because it certainly isn't sitting in the weeds.
Well, it's a lot of memory.
I can feel it.
You're going to make an old man really
But
happy.
I want to see this done for his birthday.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it done. It'll be fun.
God bless you guys.
Denny asked me why I'm not working on my sedan for myself. I said this is more important.
Yeah.
See what he did there?
More important.